Hello, this is Harlan. Now this is about the tree of life and the secret of God. Now when Jesus came down in the 10th chapter of Revelation, he had a book in his hand and he had a rainbow around his head. Well, that rainbow means the new covenant. And the book in his hand is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now Jesus is the tree of life. And this is what happened. This is why I've been on awake for over 4 years at 444 every morning. You see, the thing today is the same as when Adam and Eve was in the garden. Now, many people don't understand this, but he made John eat the book because everybody has partook of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But very few have partaken with the knowledge of the tree of life. So Jesus is that tree of life. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. When he came to the earth and made the sacrifice, and when he was resurrected, then the Holy Ghost fell. Okay, now this is the mystery of God. When the Holy Ghost fell on the day of Pentecost, this is your new covenant. Jesus is the New Testament, the shedding of his blood on Mount Calvary. Now that means when the Holy Ghost came, that means the tree of life come again. Now you've had access to the tree of life all these years, ever since Jesus left. You didn't know it. God wouldn't let you know it. And that's why he has me doing awake, because all of you have eaten of the tree of knowledge instead of the tree of life. You could have the Holy Ghost if you wanted it. See, when Jesus died on the cross, the veil was rent in twain and a way was made into the holy place. So the tree of life returned when Jesus left the earth. And he come down and showed it to John, said, you must prophesy this, John. And through me, he's telling you now, you've been partaken with the tree of knowledge. That's why you go to Bible colleges and all. See, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Why did the Catholics and Protestants fight? When the Protestants got a Bible from the Catholics, that wounded the head of this beast because they had the power through knowledge. You take like North Korea, they got the nuclear bomb. Nobody won't attack them. They got power. See, there's power in knowledge. This is why everybody fought for the book. They wanted the knowledge. They wanted power. That's why Joel Osteen holds up a book. So this is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I can do what it says I can do. I can have what it says. That's power. He's got $600,000 in his safe. That's power. That's the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now you can do good and you can do evil under the people try to keep the commandments of the Lord, but you can't do it because you can tell a person has taken the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It's right there before you. All the Baptists, the Pentecostals, the Catholics and all, what do they go through Bible college? And all that. That's the tree of knowledge. See, knowledge gives you power. But me, I'm subject to Jesus Christ. I tell you the Bible's an idol because everybody hates me because I'm of the tree of life. This is your last call for the tree of life. Now this is the mystery of God. This is the secret of God. The mystery of God has now been made known. You have had access, like George Fox told you, said it's a voice available to all. It has nothing to do with churches and all. It's a light that lights every man that comes into the world. You've had access to the tree of life ever since Jesus left and sent back the Holy Ghost. And even the Gentiles had access to it. Cornelius got the Holy Ghost. Now this is what I teach. I teach the tree of life, and God now wants me to make it known, and I'll be telling you more and more about this mystery. And you can tell if you go by the Bible, you go by the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I can tell it when you first start talking to me. I know if you come from the tree of life. See, the Bible's an idol. The Bible's the mark of the beast. Came from the tree of life. You see, I have life in me, and I tell you the truth. And this is the only program that tells you the truth. This is the Holy Ghost people, see? Like Hal Lindsey said, the late great planet Earth. It's supposed to have been destroyed in 1988. Well, he's a liar. And Oral Roberts, he died with doctors putting valves in his heart. I told him back years and years ago. He's after the tree of knowledge. He said Jesus could come and just be down on his place there. That's how powerful he was. He thought he had the tree of knowledge, just like Jerry Falwell and his big colleges. They have tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now you pay attention. I'll be telling you this revelation more and more. And remember this, the tree of life is like me. You get things from Jesus and you're led by the Spirit. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, you get it from a book and from the Bible. So you Bible worshipers have all taken the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and you're dead. The letter has killed you. The Bible is an idol.
Well, I was bound to Satan, full of lust and hate. Jesus came and filled my heart with love. I came from the bottom, peace and love I got 'em. Spirit came up on me like a dove. I'm moving on up with my Jesus. I had to learn to walk till I could fly. I'm moving on up with my Jesus till I reach my home in the sky. Now if you're in the darkness, the devil, he's your fortress. Lift up to Jesus Christ, good.